Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah.
Once upon a time ago, our story began. But before we begin, let's say salam on the final prophet alayhi salatu wassalam.
Sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Excellent job! In our last episode, Prophet Muhammad and Khadija had gone and visited Warqa bin Nawfal. Warqa had explained to them that Prophet Muhammad was the last chosen prophet, and this had helped them calm down. Khadija believed right away that Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was a prophet. She believed in him. What does that mean, to believe in Prophet Muhammad? It means that Khadija said, I am going to listen to Muhammad and do all the things he says because he is a prophet and he is going to teach me what Allah likes. That means that Khadija was the very first believer. Now that Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, knew what was happening, he wasn't scared anymore. He climbed up the mountain again and went all the way up to the cave of Hira. He sat there and prayed to Allah and worshipped Allah. He waited for several days for the angel Jibreel to come again, but Jibreel didn't come. Prophet Muhammad felt sad and confused, but he stayed in the cave for some more time, worshipping Allah. When he had finished, he decided to go down the mountain and head home. As he reached the bottom of the mountain, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, heard a sound calling him. He looked around, but couldn't see anyone. Who could it be? Then he looked up to the sky. There was Jibreel, the angel who had come to him in the cave. Prophet Muhammad felt scared again because he still wasn't used to seeing Jibreel. He quickly went home. He was shaking and shivering again. Khadija quickly covered him in a blanket, but then Prophet Muhammad heard a sound. He heard the angel telling him the words of Allah, the Quran.
يا أيها المدثر قم فأنذر.
The angel was saying, O you who covers yourself in a blanket, stand up and warn. That means, O Muhammad, you're covering yourself in a blanket because you are scared. Don't be scared. Stand up and teach the people how to worship Allah and what Allah likes so that they can go to Jannah. And teach them that whoever worships the idols, Allah isn't going to like him and that he will go to the place of punishment. When Prophet Muhammad heard that, he felt reassured. He was no longer scared. He knew now that he was the final prophet and that he had a mission to teach all the people what Allah likes. He knew that Jibreel was the angel that would teach him the words of Allah. So Prophet Muhammad began to tell the people that he was a prophet and that they needed to listen to Allah and do what Allah likes. He told them to be good and do good deeds. But he didn't say it out loud to everybody. He started off by secretly inviting the people closest to him first to Islam. He told them to worship Allah alone and not worship other gods. He had to do it secretly first because if the kuffar knew what he was saying, they would hurt him. The first man to believe in Prophet Muhammad was Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. He was the Prophet's closest friend. He had known Prophet Muhammad for a long time and knew that Prophet Muhammad was the honest and trustworthy one, and that he always spoke the truth. Abu Bakr believed right away that Prophet Muhammad was a real prophet, and Abu Bakr knew that he had to listen and do all that Prophet Muhammad told him to do. The first child to believe in Prophet Muhammad was Ali. Later, we'll talk about how Ali would grow up to be a hero. But right now, he was 10 years old and he chose to be Muslim. He was a good and pure-hearted boy. As each day passed by, more and more people learned about Prophet Muhammad and became secret believers too. When these Muslims wanted to pray, they used to hide behind a mountain so that the evil kuffar wouldn't see them and find out their secret. These good and pure Muslims used to meet with Prophet Muhammad secretly in a house called Dar al-Arqam bin Abi al-Arqam. It was like a secret school for the believers. Prophet Muhammad used to teach them the Quran, Allah's words. He would teach them about Allah and how He is one and the only one who does everything for us. He would teach them good manners like honesty and trustworthiness, and he would teach them to be kind to those who need help and the orphans and poor people. Prophet Muhammad continued for 3 years inviting people to Islam secretly and teaching people the Quran in secret, until finally one day Jibreel came down. And this time Jibreel said that Prophet Muhammad needed to teach everyone the message of Islam. But what do you think is going to happen when the evil kuffar find out? We'll find out in the next episode, inshallah.
Boom.